Okay, so welcome back, and today we're going to discuss some of the graphs. Well, what are the first graphs as far as polar graphs or polar equations or curves that we find on the polar grid is going to be circles. So some of the graphs that produce circles in the polar grid are these two. Okay, so anything of the form a cosine theta or a sine theta is going to produce a circle on the graph. Okay, so now A, or the absolute value of A, represents the diameter of the circle, okay? And so whether it's positive or negative will just tell us where on the axis it lies, okay? Cosine theta will lie on the x-axis, okay? Sine theta will tell you that the circle will lie on the y-axis, okay? And again, depending on whether A is positive or negative, will tell you which side of the axis. So again, if it's cosine and A is positive, it's going to be on the positive side of the x-axis. If it's negative, then it'll be on the left side. Okay, and of course with sine, it's going to be either above the x-axis or below the x-axis if A is positive or negative, respectively. Okay, so if this is telling us the diameter of the circle, the absolute value of A, then absolute value of A divided by 2 tells us where the center or the radius of the circle is. Also can be used to find the center of the circle, because the way it lies, it's going to be either A divided by 2 to the left or to the right or up or down from the pole. What else? So if you look at this, here, so the center is going to be for cosine theta, A cosine theta. The center is going to be located on the x-axis, and it's either going to be so it's going to be, absolute value of A over 2, right? Well, in this case here, because I'm talking about coordinate. So it's going to be A over 2, comma 0, right? For both of these, but here it's negative. So it's going to be A over 2, comma 0. Okay. Here, the center of the circle is located on the y-axis, or theta equal to pi over 2. So here it's going to be A over 2, comma pi over 2. Okay, and those are the main things, or the main characteristics of these two types of polar equations. Okay, so we'll do an example and then we'll go on to the 5 classic polar curves. Have a great day.